students, welcome to Mera Vidya channel. Today we are going to learn about surface areas and volumes, and particularly today we are going to learn about the volumes of solid shapes. So what are the solid shapes that you have learned in 9th or 8th class? So list some solids. For example, cube, cuboid, sphere, cylinder, hemisphere and cone. So these are the solids which you have learned in 9th class. Now let us find the value of volume of the solids. So first let us know what is a volume. Volume is nothing but the space which is occupied inside the solid. For example, if you have seen a cube. So cube. So cube is formed with squares. So this is the cube. Cube is formed with the squares and it is formed with the 6 squares. Now volume is nothing but the space occupied inside this solid. So here if you think that this cube is a box, so how much space inside it can hold? For example, if you think this is a shape of a bucket in the square, in the cube shape, then how much water it can hold? So it can hold a total amount of water, something like this. So how much water or how much liters of water it can hold? So let us find. So to find that, first we have to learn the general formula for volume. So what is the general formula for volume? So the general formula for volume is nothing but general formula for volume is equal to area of base into height. So general formula for volume for any solid can be, general formula for volume can be area of base. So what is the base of that solid? For example, if you see here cube, what is the base of this cube? Means a down part. What is the shape of the cube in the bottom? So it is a square. So the area of the base into height. So what is the height here we have to take? For example, as this is the cube, the base shape of this cube is square. If you have taken a cuboid, so the shape of the cuboid in its base can be a rectangle or a square sometimes. So next, if you have taken a cylinder, the base area of or the area of the base would be the base will be in the shape of a circle. And if you have taken some cone, so cone also will have a base in the form of a circle. So depending upon the shape, the base area will get changed. As here this cube has the base in the shape of a square, we have to write the area of the base as area of the square. So volume of cube is equal to area of base. So what is the base of this cube? Square. So we have to write area of a square into height. So in 9th class or 8th class you have already known the measurements or the dimensions of the cube. So we take the dimensions of the cube and represent it with letter small a. So the length of the cube will be a. And this side, as it is formed with a square, every side is a. And height. So in a cube, it is formed with the equal squares, means has squares having the same side. So here the height of this cube is also a. Now, so here the area of a square. So what is the area of a square? Side into side. So side into side into height. So what is the size? What is the side of the square in the area of the bottom? So here the side of a square in the base of a cube is a. So a into again side a into height. So height of the cube is again a. So a. So a into a is nothing but a cube. And we have to take the units. So what is this? Always the length will be measured in centimeters or or meters or kilometers it can be. So here we generally take it as A units. So here we take A units into A units into A units. So units are also multiplied 3 times. So we get the cubic units. Cubic units. So for example, if you take the side of this cube as 5 centimeters, then the answer would be 5 into 5 into 5 or 5 centimeters into 5 centimeters into 5 centimeters. So 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 5, 125, centimeter into centimeter into centimeter means centimeter cube. So for example, what we have told, so if we have taken it as 5 centimeters, then we have to multiply 3 times. So 5 centimeters into 5 centimeters into 5 centimeters. So here we get 5 into 5 into 5. So 125 centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. So centimeter cube. So like this we find the volume for every solid. So here the base of this cube is a side is square. So we get A into A into A. So A cube units. In the same way, if we have taken a cuboid, so we get the length. What is the area of the base? Area of the base of a cuboid. So cuboid has a base rectangle. So L into B is the area of the base of a cuboid into height. L into B into H. So like that we find the values or the volumes of the solid shapes. Thank you.